Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your week of November 29th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to try to help you out here by taking a look at your energies coming into this week, some possible challenges. Wow. Wow. We'll get to that in a minute, but some possible challenges for you, some possible outcome cards as well. And we're going to try to help you better by clarifying all those cards and then tying everything off with an oracle card at the end of the video. So we're going to want to stick around for that. These are general readings though, so all this may resonate with you, or maybe parts or none of it will resonate with you, Pisces. If that's the case and it doesn't, then it's just not your message, or just not part of your message. So don't try to make something fit that doesn't. So without further ado, let's get into your reading here. And we got two more pop outs to tie you off here. I was saying wow because this Knight of Pentacles, in Cancer's reading, they also had the Knight of Pentacles as their first card, and it was a pop out for them too. So you may want to go give Cancer's reading a look here after this. So here we are. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands here as well. So again, like I was talking about Cancer, you're moving slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. That's a good energy to be in, not too concerned about like when we get there. It's just we're going to get there. So I like that. With the Queen of Wands, they had the King of Wands actually as well. So very interesting there too. They had the King of Wands, whereas you have the Queen. You're more of in a nurturing state at this time. So nurturing your passions, nurturing your desires here at this time. So I like that, maybe slowly building those up here for you. Which makes sense too with the Nine of Wands here, the wounded warrior, someone who's been beaten but not broken. So you may be kind of in a kind of a recovery mode when it comes to sort of your passions and desires at this time, and slowly building them back up here. It could be a thing where you maybe lost some interest in some of the stuff you were into before, or maybe a situation where you were kind of working on something before and then kind of you just lost the passion for it, you lost your desire. I think I just said that. But that kind of an idea where, oh, excuse me again. Oh my Lord, I got the hiccups all of a sudden, the burps. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I just feel like you're kind of building yourself back up in a way here. So I'm liking that. Nothing wrong with that. We all need time to kind of take out, relax, recover here. So don't worry about it. You're going to get back in. It's better to get back in when you're 100% rather than when you're kind of at like 50 or 70% or something. That's not a good place to be, right? I always see like sports athletes they go through like their like playoffs and stuff, and then like you find out, oh yeah, the whole time he's playing with like a fractured wrist or something or like that. It's like, really? Like you think like you at like 75% is helping your team, right? Like, wouldn't it be better to have someone who's maybe not as good as you at 100% playing rather than you at like 75, right? Like it just seems kind of selfish, and it seems like it's a bad thing to do to your body too as well. Like you need to recover, and and even in our minds as well, like we're talking about your passions and desires here, you need to get them rested up and at 100% as well. More pop-outs for you. Gemini Christmas. Oh, excuse me again here, Pisces. But here we are. These are your challenge cards now. We've got the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon. That's your card, Pisces. Whenever you come up in your own reading, even when it's in your challenge position, it means you're coming in a strong way. So I'm liking that. That's awesome. So I feel like you're coming in strong, even though we're kind of on the mend here, as we're talking about. With the two tens here, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like something's coming to an end here, or you want it to come to an end, right? Like the Ten of Wands is a heavy load, feel like the weight of the world's on your shoulders. You've got all these anxieties and stresses and things like that. So I feel like that is something you're worried maybe won't end, right? Even though we have a 9 here. 9s are close to 10s, of course. 9s we're almost completed. We've almost reached that point. So I feel like you are close to a completion. It just feels like you're really far away, right? The same with this Ten of Pentacles as well. Maybe feeling like, you're never going to be in a good spot. Like in the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about having your physical, financial, material world being in a good place. Your health, your wealth, your time. All that being in a really good spot. And I feel like maybe for you, or most of you, it's going to feel like that's a long ways away. right? So that's why it's in your challenge position here at this time. With the moon here, again, that's you being in a strong position, maybe not realizing it or maybe not feeling that way. You know, I feel too many people think it's a weakness to know when to take a break, right? You know, a lot of us kind of look at it as like, you know, I'm sick or I'm tired, but I gotta tough it out because I need a paycheck, or because, you know, whatever reason, right? Like sometimes you need to tough it out because you do need, like, you need a paycheck or something, right? But sometimes, you know, people feel like I gotta tough it out because I gotta be strong. I gotta show that I'm strong. I gotta work through this, right? I think it's a strength to know when you're not at 100%, or a strength when you know that you're not the person for the job or something like that, right? I feel like that's a big time strength, recognizing your shortcomings, right? So I feel like that may be something you need to kind of recognize this week, is kind of recognize whether you need a break or not. And I think you do need a break here, Pisces. So no sense in, you know, forcing yourself to do something when you're not 100% or you're not close to 100%. And there's no sense in trying to get back into things when you know, maybe you're not necessarily the person for the job, or you're not ready for it just yet. So let's take a look at some possible outcome cards here for you, Pisces. See what's happening here. Yeah, there's the Strength card. That's Leo. That's lovely. The Magician. Wow. I'll talk about that in just a second. And the Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's incredible. I'm loving that. So the Strength card and the Magician, I love that these two came out along with, like, we've got you here, the Moon, right? That's beautiful. You notice over both of the people here, the Magician and the woman here in the Strength card, they both have this infinity symbol over the head that represents limitless potential, limitless strength that you have in you. It's just saying, like, you're powerful, you're strong, right? Like, you need to know, you need to reach that, but you can't do that when you're kind of on the mend back here, right? You need to recover, you need to rest up here. So I'm loving that, but I feel like once you are rested up and recovered and ready to make an honest try at things again, you have limitless potential. The sky is the limit, right? It's like literally you can just go out and do whatever you want. You got it all within, the world's in your hands here at this time. So I'm loving that. We got the Strength card, sign of Leo. You may have Leo in your chart. But yeah, it's just saying, like, hey, you got the strength. You got it in you. You can do this. The magician is saying that you can manifest anything you want. He's got all the minor arcana here on this table at his disposal. Cups, pentacles, swords, wands. He's got it all. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need to go out and find those things, because he has them already. He has them in him. He can manifest whatever he wants. And the Ace of Wands saying, go for it. Do what you got to do. Like, go for the thing you want to go. Once you got that spark, that idea, once your passions are back online, you know what you really want. Let's go for it. Like, let's go. I'm loving this. This is awesome. This is fantastic, Pisces. You're coming in a huge, strong way, Pisces, so I'm loving that. So we're going to take a look at some clarifiers for you here, Pisces, in just a moment. Well, we're going to get one here, at least. We got the Seven of Cups popping out, but we're going to get to the rest of them here shortly. Before we do, thank you so much for making it this far, Pisces. Hope this has been helping you out. Hope this has been resonating with you. There's a couple more cards for you, but thank you so much for making it this far. Oh, I love all the synergy you're having in this reading. But just as a reminder, at the end of this reading, we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card after these clarifiers, so you're going to want to stick around for that. But I'm loving this synergy. We got the Star and the Hermit came out together. That's fantastic. Lots of synergy in your reading, Pisces. We got like I said, the Magician and the Strength card. Got those infinity symbols over top. The Hermit has the star in his lantern. That's fantastic. It's just saying here, like, you've got your wishes, the things you want out of your life here, what you want to come true. You've got it in your hands here to guide you forward, right? You've got that potential here, right? You have a lot of different ways you can go with the Seven of Cups. You have all sorts of options here at this time. So that's good. That's wonderful. And you have your wish, whatever you really want, to guide you forward, like whatever that is. If you haven't made a wish already, you can pause this video, think really hard about that, what you really want to come true at this time, and use that to kind of guide you forward through this week, and use that to get you there. And you've got it in you. You've got the strength, and you got the you got the strength, you got the potential to manifest anything you want. It's just kind of finding it, right? And that's what the Hermit and the Star are telling you here, is you got to find that stuff. You got to manifest it. You got to really think about what you really want. You got to nurture it, like the Queen of Wands tells us here. The Star is the sign of Aquarius, and the Hermit is the sign of Virgo. So you might have those two signs in your chart, or you may be dealing with one of them. Either way, that's awesome. So let's get some more clarity on some challenges here. What do we got for you here? Clarifying your challenge cards here, Pisces. See what's happening. You got the Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. We've got all sorts of synergies here. All sorts of synergies going on with you, Pisces. This is awesome. The Page of Pentacles has the Ace of Pentacles in their hands here. So I feel like there's some trouble finding that initial seed for you, that initial, like, plant it in. Let's see what we got here for you. Like, let's, grow this up and get that abundance and grow and get a reward here down the line. I feel like that's really something for you that you're going to be challenged with this week, really finding that. But I feel once you find that, again, we got that Ace of Wands, Strength, and Magician, you're going to be in a phenomenal spot. You're going to be able to go once we get there. Maybe not like in that fast, right? But you're going to be able to move forward in a very strong way. With the Five of Cups here as well, I feel like, again, that's that talking about that being hurt from before with the Nine of Wands, that Wounded Warrior card. It's talking about like you focusing on the loss, right? Focusing a little too much on that here at this time, and not on focusing on what could be, right? It's like you have this potential in you, like you have all this limitless potential inside of you, Pisces. It's just you need to focus down on that rather than focusing down on what you've lost beforehand. So let's take a look here at your at some clarifiers for your outcome cards here. It has started pouring down rain out all of a sudden. I don't know if you heard some of that. It was blowing pretty hard just a second ago into my windows. So interesting. Maybe if you like the rain, that's a good sign. If you don't like the rain, then that was during the challenges. Let's get on to the good stuff now. All right. So let's see what we got, Pisces. We got the Five of Wands, the Hangman, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. So the Five of Wands here is about improving yourself. It is about growing. Maybe, you need to seek others out to help improve yourself. Something like maybe your passions and your desires is heading you towards like gym, like getting the fitness, getting in better shape here. And that could be very much the thing, is going out to the gym, finding a gym buddy, or meeting some people out there and people who want to improve and, get into a healthier position. So that could be something worth looking into. If it's not something like that, it's, going out and finding people who are like-minded in like whatever area that you're passionate about, and asking them for advice and stuff, and how can I improve and such at this time. So I'm loving that. With the Hangman here as well, just gain a new perspective, right? Like I feel like we were talking about, looking behind you, seeing these two cups behind you, the stuff that you still have, not focusing on the negative of what's been lost, right? And when you do that, you're going to see that bridge that's there. You're going to see the town behind this woman here. Like you're going to see the two cups. You're going to see, oh, I still have this. You're going to see, oh, there's this bridge here too, and it leads to the town. I'm still going to get to where I want to go. It's that different perspective. It's looking at things in a different way in order to improve yourself here. So I love that. That's awesome. And with the Six of Pentacles as well, just being generous, right? Maybe being generous with the Six of Pentacles. They're obviously being generous to others here, but be generous with yourself as well, right? Like take some time for yourself to improve yourself, to work on yourself, to do those kind of things, because you can be generous to yourself too. So I'm loving all that. That's fantastic, Pisces. So let's take a look at your oracle card here to tie you off, to end off the video here. Hopefully this has been helping you out. Hopefully this has been resonating. Thank you for sticking it out with me this far in the reading, and let's see what we got here for you for your oracle card, Pisces. All right. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. It's just be playful, experiment, kind of go out there, have fun with it. Don't overthink, right? Don't try to be like, oh, it's never going to work out. Look what I don't have and stuff. Have fun with it. Like, do what you can here. Like, play with it, you know, play with it a little, play with the idea of like, oh, maybe I could be doing this or that or the other thing, right? Instead of focusing down on the negative and thinking about all the stuff you don't have, because that's when that strength and that potential you have is going to be shining through, right? And once you have that new perspective of just playing with and having fun and, you know, being more concerned with that and being generous to yourself as well, and not being so hard on yourself, you're going to be in a much better position. So hopefully that has helped you out here, Pisces. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can, of course, hit that like button down below. Helps out the channel a ton. Lets YouTube know you like what I do. You can subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. That way you can find the channel easier and you can check out your videos as I post them week to week. And you can also, of course, speaking of checking things out, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. See what might all be coming for you this week. Hopefully it's all good. Hopefully it's helping you out there too. Thank you again for being here, Pisces, and I hope to see you in the next video.